How's it going, YouTube? This is Kumo. I created this worksheet so we can go through how to calculate your total energy expenditure. Total energy expenditure is basically how many calories you need to eat per day, or basically how many calories you burn a day, if you want to put it in that sense. Total energy expenditure is your basal metabolic rate plus your physical activity calories plus your the thermal effect of food. We're going to define what these three terms mean in the next couple of sheets or pages. And so let's go over the first term. Basal metabolic rate is the amount of calories you need to stay alive. These are your Netflix calories. Sitting on the couch, not changing your show, just click the show and let it play all day. This is how many calories you need to basically just function, breathe, not even moving. Does not include physical activity. So if you want to have a fast metabolism, you should be eating at least your BMR. If you do not eat your BMR, you're going to be starving yourself. Your brain's going to be like, where's the food at? I need to conserve energy. So what it's going to do is make you sluggish. You're not going to be moving as quick. You don't have enough energy. It's just metabolism is going to come to not a halt, but it's going to slow down. You're not going to burn as many calories. To estimate the BMR, we're going to be using the Harris-Benedict equation. This is not the original equation. It is a modification made in 1990. So for males, we have 10 times your weight in kilograms plus 6.25 your height in centimeters minus 5 times your age plus 5. Females is 10 times your weight in kilograms plus 6.25 times your height in centimeters minus 5 times your age minus 161. Basically what this means is that women are going to burn less calories, not all the time, but overall, just because they tend to have less lean tissue, less muscle. Muscle is one of our biggest contributors to our just energy expenditure besides the brain, which is 20% of your calories. This little 2% of your body, I think it's around 2%, maybe it's more than 2%, but it uses a 1/5 of your calories per day, which is crazy. Alright, so if you do not know your weight in kilograms or your height in centimeters, I provided the two blue and red boxes. All you gotta do is plug in your weight. I weigh 137, and your height, I am 67 inches or 5 feet 7 inches. It's going to plug in these two numbers into both equations. We're only going to be doing one. I'm going to be doing the male equation, obviously, and if you're a girl or female, do the female equation. All we have left to do is plug in our age. So I'm 23 years of age, so my BMR estimated is going to be 1,575 calories just for watching Netflix, not doing anything else. Let's go to physical activity calories. So basically, this is the amount of calories that you will burn for your lifestyle choices. Are you active? Are you sedentary? Are you Bruce Lee? Are you Olympic athletes? If you are, this is going to estimate. This is not a very good estimation, but it gives you kind of a number to think about when you're talking about energy expenditure when it comes from exercise. So we have activity factors. If you're sedentary, you're going to be multiplying your BMR times 1. If you have light exercise, which is defined here as 3 times a week for 40 minutes, you're doing 1.1. If you have moderate exercise, it's going to be 1.25, which is defined as daily exercise for 40 minutes, and heavy intense exercise, which is basically you're training 6 to 7 days a week and you're training for the Olympics or just something like that. So total calories equals your BMR times one of these numbers, your activity factor. and you can get your physical activity calories by minusing your BMR from your total calories. So let's just plug in a activity factor. Most of the time I'm exercising from 5 to 6 times a week. Not quite 7, but I do exercise 2 hours, hour and a half. On quick days it's about an hour. So let's plug in 1.25, and this is going to be our calories, our total calories right here, which is 1,968, almost 69. And you have your physical activity calories, which is included in here, but it just calculates how many calories you probably burn every day due to the amount of exercise that you do. Don't lie about this, guys. If you put in that you do heavy activity, intense activity, then you're going to be overestimating the calories you burn. And if you eat that many calories, then you're going to be starting to gain weight. So if anything, you want to slightly underestimate, but that's okay, because if you're exercising, you're eating healthy and correctly, then weight gain is not going to be a problem for most people. So let's go to the next page. The thermal effect of food is the amount of food in calories that you need to digest and to utilize this nutrients in this food. On average, every person is going to vary, but on average it's going to be 1.1 of your total calories, which we calculated on the previous page. This was this number right here, 196 and 9. I'm going to just round it up really quick. And it just automatically does it for you, so you don't have to worry about this page. But basically, this is just saying that when you eat, your body breaks down the food. It uses calories to break down the food and to transport that food throughout your body. That's all that page is saying. Alright, and this brings us to the final page, which adds up all three of the previous pages' numbers, and it gives you an estimation. My estimation is 2,165, and if you round up, it's going to be 2,166 calories per day. Guys, if you have any questions about this worksheet, if I went over it too quickly, if I just didn't make sense, if you just need help with this worksheet, comments below. I'm here to help you guys. I'm going to leave this worksheet in the description so you guys can calculate your total energy expenditure, and just let me know if you like videos like this, informative, or if maybe I should have done something different, be more creative. But again, let me know and I'll make changes. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next fitness/health video.